Hello there everybody, my name is Wattles and welcome back to the wonderful guide world. I am always so excited to jump in and make a new episode for you guys. It's just fun, every single step of the process, from planning to recording to editing to releasing. I don't know, I just love it. So today we have an interesting episode. The special is out. If you guys haven't seen that, you should slide over to that video, maybe now or after, and check it out. But we have a special episode next episode, so yeah, go check out the special. You'll understand it all. And yeah, that's that. Now today we have a few different goals or things in mind. I think I'd like to start off with maybe a little bit of terraforming on this hill. I didn't get to it last episode. Then we should probably check out the barn and work on that. And then we should probably do a little bit of special prep today. Because I think that special will be next episode, episode 15. This is 14. Now, this is the vine farm that we made last episode. And unfortunately, there's an issue with it, guys. I didn't want this to happen, but so I have issues reaching. Like, I can reach those two, but I can't reach those back two right there. So I have an idea. I think we can maybe do this. If we were to replace the fence gates with slabs instead, then we should be able to stand on the... Yep, that's exactly what I needed. So these fence gates all need to become slabs. But the question is, what type of slabs? I think spruce for now. But I could see stone, like smooth stone slabs, looking good in here too, because the smooth stone slabs would match every other side of this thing. I don't know if that's the look I'm going for or what, but it's time for me to go ahead and do the old switcheroo really quick. Swap all these out and make this work. I should have tested that. Yep. Okay, so this is the look for now. I have some small issues in here with how the stairs are sitting. It looks quite odd. Maybe I'll come back and fix that, but I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Do you like the spruce wood here, or should I come back and put the stone slabs in there? Because I think it could go either way. But now I can actually use the vine farm in full and harvest everything without a problem. And the water still moves everything right over to the front, so I can walk back and forth and pick it all up. So that's good. Now I just need to let this thing grow in all the way. I still have a few, or no, I don't. I have that all filled in. So that's just a waiting game for this farm now. So moving on. Moving on down the hill. So what we need to do over here is a lot. Now, we talked about the road plan, wrapping up the hill that way and going around, and then another road for now going over to this climbing thing. I don't know if I mentioned it in the episode, but I may very well pull this climbing thing out once we have a more established thing going on over here. The climbing thing is nice for now, but I don't know if eventually I'll need to go up and down there to go over to this thing, because that's where all the storage is for now. That will completely change once we, figure out what we're doing over here. The one thing that I always have issues with is storage rooms. I can never get the placement right? I can build the rooms, that's fine, but storage rooms need to be central to everything, and if they're not, there's a lot of running all the way to one side of your base or your island or whatever, and then all the way back over. So I'd love to do a storage room like now, but I also shouldn't. I just don't know which way I'm going with the build yet in terms of style, but also direction. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay along the coast or move into the island thing that we have here. So yeah, I don't know. But the coarse dirt all along the path, I think that looks nice, and we won't really worry about the path too much this way. We'll just do the little bit that goes over to, I guess, the crafting table. And then later, once I actually know what I'm doing, I'll come back in and get the actual path in, right? Yeah. So just a little bit of randomized blocks. I think that looks nice. We will need to go down and grab some oak fences in a minute, but I should also probably mix the coarse dirt into the side of the hill as well to make this hill look all foresty and overgrown. Then I'll come in with some leaves as well to make the hill look even more foresty and overgrown. We're really going for a campground ground vibe over here. And to do that, we need to create lots of nature in here. And with more nature in the form of leaf blocks and eventually flowers and things like that, this area will look even more complete, which is good. I'd like to have every area that I work in look finished. I want these areas to look all like hand detailed and finished. Yeah, finished. Uh-huh. Now take a look at my hotbar. I have 15 steak left. That's a big no-no. But inside of here, I have over a stack. So it's definitely time to get the smoker going as well, right after I set up the fences and finish up the terraforming, which coincidentally is very, very easy to do. So something like that, and then, maybe we'll place 1 or 2 there to keep the path moving, you know, along up that way, and then I'd like to put some on this slope that I have here. I just don't know where, so maybe something like that for now, and then we can place torches on some of them. Lanterns eventually, of course, still, of course. We've already gone over the smoker and what it is, but we'll re-go over it really quick here because it is so new to the game. The smoker is a 1.14 block. It basically expedites your cooking if you throw food in a smoker. But first we need to throw the smoker on the ground somewhere. So what about here? We could do smoker and then hay bale there still. I'd like the smoker on the front so I can see if it's done or not. So food in the smoker, coal in the smoker, and the food cooks up very, very fast. That's the whole gimmick, the whole thing with the smoker. It's nice, but yeah, I still think the coal should be conserved or something, like, I don't know. That's the smoker, though. So, moving on. The next thing is the top of the barn. We need dark oak wood for that, though, and that's where the dark oak wood is, so I think I need to cool it for a minute, take a break, wait around, and let that tree grow nice and big and strong, so then I can use the wood. So I can, I guess, kill it. You know, while I wait for the tree, we might as well demo the cow farm again. I saw some comments asking about the farm still and how it all works and everything like that. So, wheat farm over here, which has been working very, very well. Then we go up the hill right over to the cow farm itself, the noise machine. Then, once we're here, just hold down the feed button on all of these cows, move your mouse around in a little bit of a U shape, and slowly but surely, the cows will breed, and then you'll hear cows dying, and that's the sad part, but the happy part is right after, because you look in the chest and you have things, good things usually, inside of there. So that's how that works. It's entity cramming, and yeah, that's the farm. I love it, and we have 45 leather and then 47 more. It is most certainly enchanting time soon. I will need to find an area, like a house or a building, and build it somewhere. I'm thinking that a lot of our buildings will go, let me run over to it. So don't get me wrong, I think we will build some inland buildings as well, but I like the idea of the view, right? So if we were to build a lot of buildings, like along these cliffs here, like over there, we would have this crazy, like, total view, and that's something that I think, like, an enchantment room should have. So maybe we'll build, like, a library on this hill over here very soon. And then I need a house, too. I will be building a house somewhere in here, maybe a little more inland, and then we could do, like, a storage room a little more central, like, somewhere over there, not on the tree. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then, of course, a comment of the day thing. I haven't talked about it in a while, but it will be a thing very, very soon. And I think we could probably do like a boardwalk or something, like a wall down here, and then I can do books and comments and names and address things like that, usually at the end of the episode, but maybe in the beginning or something like that. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about, and yep, everything like that. But oh, the tree's ready. Aha, it was planned. I planned it like this. All right, so the barn, and really quick, I need to remind some of you guys about this, I think. Wood doesn't go in the stone cutter, so I'm not messing up. I have to go to the crafting table for stairs and slabs over there. I saw some comments about wattles. Hey, go use the stone cutter for the stairs and slabs, the wood ones. You're wasting wood. We really need a saw. Maybe hopefully Mojang could add that in eventually, but for now, we use the crafting bench. So the barn, I think all of the oak can just be removed, and then we can place dark oak in here instead. I think this will give us more of the colors that we want here, considering the bottom of the barn is so dark and brown, and then the top is just so light, or was so light. Not a huge fan of that. So I think I think the whole barn needs a remodel, and yep, that's how we'll do it. I think it's beautiful. I think I'm tearing up a little bit. It's just beautiful. I'm kidding. I'm fine. It's just a barn, guys. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I hope you guys are okay. But yeah, there we go. I think that looks a lot better. I did get some mossy cobblestone in there too, and I think the barn has fully evolved. I love the more dark tones on the build, and I still need to come back in here and get some mossy stone. Well, not on the back thing, because that would explode, but on these, on the side there. So that's good. And the oak inside is absolutely fine. I'm not worried about it. So next we need to talk about the big project, or the big-ish project. It's not that big. Some days we'll have smaller episodes like today's episode where we don't have a solid, huge project that we're working on. We're kind of doing some prep for other things. We need a mine shaft. We don't have any mining area, or at least a dedicated mining area over here at the new base. So I think that's what we need to mark out now. And honestly, I'm just so unsure. I don't really know where I could do it, other than over here. So imagine we had another road kind of following this one, going diagonally out this way. I could picture a cave entrance over here, just like we have for the wheat farm over there, but this time the cave entrance goes down, all the way down to like strip mine level. I think that's what I'd like to do right now. I have been thinking about this plot of land over here and what we could do with it. The only thing that I can think of right now is some sort of farm, like a wheat field or a potato thing, just something small. But I think a mine entrance would actually do pretty well over here. It would fit this whole campground vibe that we have going on. I want everything to make sense, and it's nice and central. We won't hit the ocean anywhere. That's the problem when you live on like an island or a peninsula or whatever this is. I still need to find that out, but you can hit the ocean if you're not careful. So I think this will be the perfect spot. Now, I think we'll do a little bit of a cave entrance and then just a staircase down. We don't really need, or maybe we could even do a ladder. A ladder might be better, like a dropper, like a 2x2 hole in the ground where we just jump down, and then there are ladders to climb back up. I like that idea a lot more, way more. That's a lot more space efficient as well. So that's what we'll do. We'll do some sort of dropper. But as always, to start the project, I need to clear out some dirt, some land, some area. So I think I'll speed some of this up here and get that going for you, so we can get on to, I guess, the fun part, which is digging even more. I think something small, like sort of like this, would be fine. More than enough for what we're doing, because it's just an entrance. It's really just a drop down to the mines. This won't be the only mine shaft entrance that we have at our base either, so maybe a small hole like that. Now, inside of here, I'll need to get grass on the floor, pretty stuff on the side, not this ugly stuff, and then a hole. I think our hole could go right here, right in the middle, going all the way down to Y12. That is where we strip mine. I think Y12 is the best. There's a lot of debate in the community about that, but Y12, if you ask me, is the place to strip mine, or branch mine, or whatever it's called. The stuff where you dig. Oh man. Eventually, I'd like to run a minecart track coming out of our mine area all the way up to the surface, but that track should probably come up near where a storage room will go, or I could just run a rail system underneath what we build, which is something I very well may do. I'd like to have the rail system running up and out of the cave area, so we can transport both the ore and all of the blocks that I mine up while I'm down in the mines, up to the surface. A billion back and forth trips, it doesn't exactly sound fun to me, so rail system eventually, but not today. Just something I'd like to keep in mind. We should get sneaky here. How about this? We'll do a hidden water source back here in the cliff. I really need more cobblestone. But we'll do a hidden water source over here, and we'll have a waterfall coming from up there, which is right under the road somewhere. down to here. So we have our 3 wide infinite water source, and then at the top we have waterfall. Aha, perfect. So I can look right there and grab more water anytime I need it. Alright, so how about something like that for the cave, minus the ground and the path and everything outside of it. I think the walls look good. I can't really do anything with the dirt up there. That is the road or the ground right above us, so that's going to have to stay, which is fine. It's a shallow cave anyways. Now it's time to dig all the way down to Y12, like I mentioned. So I'm going to do it like this. This is the safest way to dig straight down if you ever have to dig straight down. I'm standing right in the middle of the 4 blocks so I can see what is below me, and then once I fall, I land right back in the middle again. Basically, by mining down like this, I shouldn't ever fall into lava. Yes, an accident could happen, and it could be really bad and sad, but that's highly unlikely. Moral of the story, if you ever have to dig straight down, stand on more than 1 block at once. You could do this with a 2x2, you could do this with a 4x4, yeah, you could probably even do it with a 3x3 or 5x5. But we need torches in here too, so I think every once in a while I'll place some torches on the side. I won't be doing a double ladder, and I also won't be doing anything to the sides. I will leave the coal and everything like that to give this whole falling thing a mine shaft and cave feel. I'd like this build to turn out rough. I don't want perfection here. If I wanted perfection, I would be ripping out all of the sides and replacing them with wood planks, but perfection, that's not quite it. Not this time. Let's do this. I think this could look nice. We'll add a bed over here in the cave. Eventually, once we have an expansive town and settlement, I'd like to have plenty of sleeping options, not only one central thing. So if we throw a bed in this cave, we will start moving towards that more than one sleeping option thing. We'll just place the bed there. Great to match the whole cave. Aha! I am at Y12. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, at the bottom of this falling thing, we will need a water source. If you jump off of something, no matter the height, and you land in water, you will take 0 fall damage, which is what we want. We'll definitely want to get down this thing faster than we can get up it, because that's a slow climb. So water at the bottom is an absolute must. Now, I'm a chicken. Well, fine. I'll show it off. There we go. You see, we fall all the way from the top and we land in the water, and we're absolutely fine, which is good. I need one more ladder, and I now need to clean out a room down here. I think I'd like to have a little bit of a room with some storage chests and maybe some furnaces even, so we can smelt stuff up before we leave and go all the way back up to the surface. I also think, well, how do I want to do this? I guess I could just leave the stone there for the ladder and work around it, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. But I'm going to go ahead and clear out this room now, and then I will jump back to you guys once the room is dug out. You've seen me do enough digging, and you've watched me talk over me digging enough for today's episode, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Guess what? Y12, guys. Y12. I told you so. Y12 is the way to go. You can't tell me otherwise. Y12. Already. Diamonds. That's amazing. That is so amazing. Alright, so here's this. A little fear-inducing, right? Like, I don't know. When I jumped on those things, I get a little freaked out. But the area that I cleared out. Now, I did get a little fancy in here. I made a circle in the ceiling. It's not... Yeah, it's fancy, right? Now, I'd like to run some beams in here, of course, to support what I have going on. And... Oh, no. I did something wrong. I think that should be back there. But beams going up, right, to provide a little bit of support. Then we need a bed. So this bed will go... I mean... why not this corner? Let's do this. So we'll take a little bit of spruce wood and make a bit of a building, but this is the thing. I think this is a mine, right? We don't need to go too overkill with spruce floor or plank flooring, excuse me, and, you know, just a bunch of details. So we'll just do wood in the corner, almost like it's under construction in a sense, which, I mean, it is, right? Like right now we're building it, and oh man, I'm out of spruce. Well, I'll need to farm some of that stuff up, but this corner will be our living corner. So we'll do a bed so we can sleep down here. I don't really want mobs spawning all over the place, and we'll do a table, and let's actually put the bed like that. Then we need a smelting area, which I guess could be done over here. We could do like, like a bed, or we could just do it here. How about this? We'll do a line of smelting in the wall, and then on the other wall, so this wall that I just dug out, we'll do like maybe some storage. Like we'll clear all of this up, and you know what? Let's go crazy. We'll do a bunch of storage in here. I'm making it up as I go, as you can probably tell. If not, well, now you know. But we'll do like furnaces and some more furnaces, or furnaces. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, and by the way, I have a little bit of loot. This is the loot that I got from digging out that area. So 6 diamonds, a little bit over a stack of redstone, and then some lapis as well, which is very, very nice. But anyways, the furnaces. So let's go ahead and get some blast furnaces in here for sure. We'll do maybe 2 and 2. I think 2 and 2 could, or how about, yeah, 2 and 2. I have some extra furnaces, which is fine. So 2 blast furnaces for the ores, and then 2 for like stone and stuff, because I'd definitely like to get on getting a lot of smooth stone and just stone in general. And then finally, oh wait, no, I didn't really want barrels. That's right. We'll just make as many as possible, and then we'll take the dark oak that I made and not waste it. We'll put it along the top here so I don't have to see the stone, and I can still open the chest, because of course you can put slabs above a chest and you can still open the chest. So then we'll do double, 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 and then double, double, double. And then I don't know how this is going to look, but I did go ahead and make a lot of extra slabs, so we might as well use them up, right? And so maybe we could do this. We could do just a little dark oak trim around the side of this corner, because we're not doing the rest. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. And then we have the stone in the background, which of course continues this whole cave feel. And yeah, I think that's good. Now we have a water source over here. We have torches kind of just randomly thrown around, which I should totally clean up. We can put the torches on the beams here to make everything feel a little bit more official. Now this room will be the centerpiece for all of my branch mining operations, which means we'll do a main hallway coming off of these, and I like to do my main hallways like 2 wide or 3 wide, but we'll do 2 wide, and then we'll do branches coming off of these main hallways that I will go down and hopefully find diamonds. So like here we'll do a branch and we'll go all the way down, and maybe the main hallways will be 3 high. I like that idea. But we only need 2 main hallways, actually. If I put a main hallway there and then a main hallway over here, we will be good, because we'll have long hallways that go, I guess, left to right from the way that I'm facing right now. Now, there will be a little bit of missed space in here, kind of in between my long hallways that are, again, going left to right if I'm looking here, and then left to right from here. But yeah, we'll have this missing space, so I could, of course, go ahead and connect up the hallways if I wanted to, or I just don't worry about it. I'm not too sure. Now, I won't be mining on camera. This might be something that I use next episode. I'm not too sure yet. And, ooh, some iron. But that's that. That's how this thing will work. And eventually, once the series really gets going, which it kind of already is, I will be using this quite a bit. Mainly off camera, though. I'll be down here just mining in between episodes, or, oh, I hear a zombie. But yeah, I'll use this in between episodes, or maybe on stream or something like that. But I think we're pretty much good with this area for now. I'm decently content and happy with how this turned out. I mean, maybe I could do something else. Hold on. Well, I found some lava down there. That's good to know. I will need to be careful with this corner. Maybe I'll do that for now. All right, look, I know it's not much, but I wanted to fancy it up a little bit more. So I ran the dark oak all the way around the edges, except for this corner. This is where the lava is. It's down there, and I don't really want to get rid of that. I might need that lava. So I don't know. It's a little fancier. It's still not much. It's just a mine shaft, but I don't know. I think that makes it look a little nicer. Again, it's not much, but it's a little more homey. All right, so to finish off today's episode, we need to make sure this path area is nice and complete, good looking, and ready to go. There's no point in, waiting to do this. We might as well do this now. We'll go ahead and get the path, all in the cave, kind of like we did with our starter home area. This is pretty much a miniature version of that. We just need a campfire out front, and then we would have our starter home. We'll do this path just like we've done every other path in this area with coarse dirt and path blocks. We will absolutely need to explore the loom very soon, and probably an episode, because I'd like to start marking and labeling things with banners, and then getting those banners on maps, so we could have like a map area or something cool like that. But the coarse dirt is in just about now. I think it looks good. Maybe we'll get a little on the hill. Some berry bushes as well on the hill. I think that would look cool. How about, I don't know, a waterfall here, going from there and pouring right down. I think that looks kind of nice. And then we can step things up with a sugarcane right next to it. That'll grow, and that'll look nice. And then leaves. We need leaves everywhere to make bushes. So, pretty easy. And, I kind of keep forgetting, but how about some random stones? Just laying around on the ground over here to make this area feel nice and complete. We have this weird stone formation down here that we should probably do something with. Maybe like a pond or something could come in there. Before we end the episode, I'd like to show off this handy little farm as well. And I'd like to mention my subreddit. Over on my subreddit, one of you guys shared a picture of your farm. So big shout out to you if that's you, and that is exactly what that subreddit is for. The subreddit is r/wattles. If you like Reddit, go over there and share pictures of your builds or just things and talk and yeah. But the wheat farm, there we go. Absolutely amazing. We should get about 120 wheat from that harvest there. A little less. Some of it wasn't finished, but yeah, that's pretty good. I love this thing. And that is where we will be ending the episode today. So keep your eyes out for a special next episode on episode 15. Check out the subreddit if you're interested. And as always, have a good day. Now on the end slide, I'll put the playlist of the series and a few other videos. Thank you guys very much for watching. My name is Wattles. Go have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.